Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of Senate Bill 280 as amended, abolishing the death penalty in Connecticut, leaving life imprisonment without the possibility of release as the penalty for a capital felony. Mr. Speaker, I would never attempt to put myself in the position of those who are living with the loss of a loved one or by the heinous act of an offender. I can only offer my sincere condolences and prayers to these families. I can fully understand cries of outrage and a vehement petition for a sentence of execution. There are reasonable responses to such unspeakable cruelty. Under these circumstances, I would expect demands of retribution. However, there are Connecticut families living with such a loss who express just the opposite. They told me taking the life of the offender would never be consolation for the life of their loved one. They were certain no solace could come from it and asked I vote in favor of abolishment. Mr. Speaker, I, along with many I represent, do not support the death penalty, but fully defend just punishment to redress offenders for the crimes they have committed. This is why I believe life imprisonment without the possibility of release is a severe and appropriate sentence for those deserving permanent exile from society. The permanence of lockup, in my opinion, is loss of life. And I'm reminded of the late John Paul II's words on cases deserving a sentence of death. He said, "Today, however, as a result of steady improvements in the organization of the penal system, such cases are very rare, if not practically non-existent." Mr. Speaker, Connecticut does possess a strong penal system, and life imprisonment allows our state to preserve life while permitting justice to be served to the fullest extent of the law. I do not agree with the prospective nature of the bill. It should equally apply today as well as the day it will become law. Nevertheless, Senate Bill 280 as amended works towards measures that value life while upholding justice, and is why I'll be voting yes.